kind of a cool question because you look at it and it looks somewhat like the arcsecant formula, but here you have an x and here you have a 4x squared. So it's like, how exactly are you going to deal with that? So remember, the rule is du over absolute value of u, square root u squared minus a squared, and then that's equal to 1 over a secant inverse u, and that u is in absolute values just like it's in absolute values here, over a, and then plus c. All right, so we got to spend some time talking about the a, the u, and all that fun stuff. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to start off, and you'll notice, and I'll write this kind of big here. So you have your dx, you have your absolute value of x, square root. This 4x squared would become a 2x quantity squared, minus the 16 is a 4 squared. Okay, so that's kind of like your starting point of this. And if you look inside that radical, like, it's the only thing you can choose for u is that u is equal to 2x. But you have to match this up. So if u is equal to 2x, that means you need to multiply in by a little 2 here so that you truly have absolute value of u. However, if you multiply in by a 2 in the denominator, you have to multiply by a 2 in the numerator so that really you have not changed the integrand. Okay? So that's step number 1, is just trying to get u to be there. You have the absolute value of u, you have the u squared. So that's good. Now, step number 2 is to get the du there. So du is going to be the derivative of the u, so that's 2 dx. Now you'll notice we're not quite there yet because we just have dx. So you'll multiply n by 2, and then when you multiply n by 2 to get that du, you have to divide by 2. So essentially what's happening, to get your u and your du, the 2's are crossing out. Okay? And now once you have that, then you have your du, you have your absolute value of u, your u squared, and then your a, of course, is equal to 4. So then it's just a matter of plugging that into your integral formula. Okay? So what we'll have is we'll have 1 over a, which is 4, secant inverse, absolute value u, which is 2x, over a, which is 4, plus c. And that's all there is to it. Now there is a simplification potentially that you could do. However, it's just the fact that like this 2 and 4 would cross out to give you an x over 2. So you might want to do that. So this 1/4 secant inverse, and then just absolute value of x over 2 plus c. So this is your final answer.